Hey everybody, it's Diane Brandon Moody again. I am here with another episode of 50 Something Love, which Buzzsprout says is in the top 25% of all podcasts. I know there are people with more listeners than me, but I am thrilled because that means somebody's listening, somebody's paying attention. I'm not just talking into the void. I love that. So, today's episode, what we're going to talk about is how women can supercharge their dating for women over 50. And this is a part two as well. So, ladies, I'm going to give you a little bit of different advice that you've probably never heard before. And I'm going to say this: the minute somebody turns out to be something that is different from who he said he was, you get to walk away. I'm giving you permission to walk away. Now, I prefer you do it in kind of a nice way. And I don't mean super, super nice, but just not harridan and shrew, but to walk away. So let's pretend you are meeting somebody for drinks at a hotel bar. Suppose this guy walks in and he finds you and you discover he's been using filters online or very old pictures. It didn't look anything like he said he did. In the past, what I've done when that happened is I would kind of suffer through this drink or this date, and then at the end of it say, no, thank you. I think we're not a match. I think you need to always end it and end it politely, and that's because of karma. I don't care if you hurt their feelings, if they're trying to pull something over on you, it's really more for karma. So now, what I advise people to do, if somebody shows up, you know, looking 20 years older than his pictures, you don't have to stay for the date. You can say, appreciate you're asking me out, but I am not interested. You really don't look like your pictures at all. They're very old. Best of luck to you, and walk away. You don't have to you don't have to stay. Women have been conditioned over millennia that we're supposed to be nice. So, being on TikTok quite a bit and having a lot of daters come to me and ask me for advice, they'll say something like this, and well, I stayed through the date and I tried to be nice. Why? Why stay through the date? I mean, if he lied about his height, if he lied about his weight, if he lied about how old he is, any of that stuff, you don't owe him anything. Walk away. Hold your head up high and just walk away. We're not going to do that anymore. We're just not. That is the number one piece of advice I have for you on what you can do to supercharge your dating. Now, I am not talking about the guy who you're not sure you have any interest in. Well, I'm going to give you the opposite advice to that. If you meet a guy, you had great um, phone relationship, you got along well, you Zoomed and or FaceTimed and you felt good about him, and then you meet in person and there's no chemistry at all. What I'm going to say then is to give it 2 or 3 dates, assuming he's feeling the same way. 2 or 3 dates will tell you more. If you try to do it all in one date and you walk away, you could miss out on some really good guys. So let's not do that. Okay. So just do give it time. Some people take a hot minute to bloom. If you're looking for something magical like Cinderella and the prince dancing until midnight, that's fantasy, folks. That isn't real. Give it time. Give it time to explore. The end of 2 or 3 dates, you still don't feel like you can do it, then it's fine to walk away. And again, be polite about it. Like, you don't have to be a jerk. You can be polite. That will also supercharge your dating. Now, it sounds like I'm giving you two opposing directions. I am. I am. The person who tries to portray himself as something he isn't is not ever going to be good for you. He's just not. And the person who is trying but isn't tickling your fancy immediately, he might. You just need to give it a little time. So that is the dating advice for today. Remember, if you want to get my 50 places to meet people over 50, go into dianebrandonmoody.com, and it's right there on the home page. I hope to hear from you soon. I, um, I hope that all is going well for you. Happy dating.